The rising uptake of electric vehicles in the suburbs is putting pressure on the government's rollout of charging stations. The federal government has been told to hit the accelerator to get our roads ready for the future.
With prices coming down, the number of families buying electric vehicles is on the rise.
It's a bit of a myth that EVs are only for inner cities or only for rich people.
Outer suburban parts of Western Sydney lead the nation for EV uptake, almost 200,000 on the road nationally, but not everywhere.
We don't have the infrastructure in my community at the moment. There's maybe 2 or 3 charging stations in an area that's 2,500 square kilometres.
Therein lies the problem for the Albanese government. With Australians plugging in at a faster rate, the demand for charging ports accelerates too.
2/3 of the EVs on the road today were sold under the Albanese government, so EV charging needs to keep up.
The feedback that we're getting from people sending their holiday snaps is that there weren't long queues, that chargers were working. That's one really great step.
There are now 900 fast charge stations across Australia, with 100 added already this year. The government hopes there'll be one for every 150 kilometres on major highways, giving motorists plenty of chances to plug in, including in remote areas like Katherine, Alice Springs and Tennant Creek.
We're putting chargers in where, in many instances, there's not even an electricity grid, so that takes some management and some planning, which we're doing with the NRMA.
You can get anywhere you want in Australia, you just do have to plan ahead. The next step for us is getting to a point where that planning goes away.
Legislation to introduce vehicle emissions standards is now before Parliament. If passed, it could drive the price of EVs even lower, more vehicles needing even more places to power up. Cameron Redden, Sky News, Canberra.